Thank you, Dana.
And the FBI taking its federal corruption probe to Virginia. Agents raided the office of Democrat and state Senate leader Louise Lucas. She is a staunch ally of Governor Abigail Spanberger. Law enforcement also searching the neighboring cannabis shop, which the senator happens to own. And joining us now is retired FBI Supervisory agent James Gagliano. He's also a Fox News contributor, and it is great to have you. So this is what Louise Lucas says about these raids. Today's actions by federal agents are about far more than one state senator. They are about power and who is allowed to use it on behalf of the people. So she's claiming a victim?
Yeah. So we do know that the provenance of this case began under the Biden administration and the Merrick Garland DOJ. So this is spanned administration.
Wow, it's a long time.
Long time. Why? These cases, public corruption cases, they're onerous and they're difficult to work. Just subpoenaing bank records and things like that can take months and months and months. And why is public corruption one of the FBI's top priorities right now? Well, public safety, national security. Most importantly, it degrades governmental legitimacy. And in this instance, what was it? Was it bribes or kickbacks? Was it conflict of interest? Could it have been bid rigging or procurement fraud? We don't know. We know she owns a cannabis shop, but that wasn't the only place that was raided. There were also multiple other locations that the FBI took a look at and executed search warrants on yesterday.
On the surface, what do you think's going on here?
Wow. So, Bill, to look at this, I would have to say, since in New York State, retail sales of recreational marijuana are legal. In Virginia, they are not. So you have to have essentially a doctor's note to go in.
Right.
Could this have possibly been something with selling cannabis? In Virginia, you're allowed to own up to like 28 grams, an ounce, or 4 plants. Was this something like that? It's a possibility.
Okay, our phones are, go ahead, Dana.
No, it's okay.
Our phones are popping last night from LA on this, some sort of drug raid, all right? Todd Blanche put this out. He said agents from the department, DEA HQ, and officers from the LAPD headquarters have taken back MacArthur Park to the drug dealers poisoning the streets of LA. Your safe haven is gone. What struck me is the number of agents who were on scene. What was happening there?
Multi-agency. It's run out of the DOJ, the Department of Justice, the DEA, the Drug Enforcement Administration had the lead, but it also involved the LAPD, state and locals. 3 things going on here. The FBI has prioritized violent crime, drug sales, narcotics, illegal drugs, always have attendant violence. The fact that they believe that the fentanyl and the methamphetamines came from 2 cartels south of the border, the Jalisco cartel, the Next Generation, and Sinaloa, and the Trump administration has stated we're treating them like foreign terror organizations. And I think lastly, Bill and Dana, a return to broken windows policing.
Yeah.
Wow.
You allow small crimes to proliferate and people can't use the park, and the bigger crimes follow along behind.
Right. So I believe it was Nellie Bowles who wrote a book about her experience in dealing with the left. She is a liberal, and she said, this is terrible. And they lived near this park. And she said it was awful because every time you went through, you would see something terrible. Now they have children. And Dr. Oz talked about this as well. And I think what the Trump administration is saying is that we should put a priority on not only just putting criminals away, but making sure that you're protecting the quality of life for taxpaying citizens who aren't breaking the law. Here's Dr. Oz.
MacArthur Park, which is on the surface a very beautiful area, is becoming a cemetery. Fentanyl's used in the operating room sometimes because before you know it, you can't breathe anymore, but thankfully we're there to put a breathing tube down. The thought of 190,000 doses of lethal fentanyl chills me. It should scare you as well.
Yeah, it's not right for those of us who are not breaking the law or anything to have to step over them and to deal with the fact that you can't even go to your own park.
It's a park takeover. It's essentially an autonomous zone. And we look at it and we go, well, we don't want to be the bad guy and take these people off the street. The Trump administration and the Department of Justice are showing we're taking it seriously.
Get them out of here.
You know what strikes me is that nobody stopped them, right? I mean, even if the word leaked out, as we've seen in other areas, the feds are able to go in and do that. And you mentioned this broken windows policy. That was a big deal in New York. We're going back 30 years now, but that's what Giuliani did to try and set the city on a better path. And he did it.
Yeah, and I think that they really want to figure out a way to show, like visibly show that like we hear you and it's not fair to you.
I'll give you one quick stat. When broken windows was put into place, I was a young FBI agent in 1991. Bill Bratton was the police commissioner and Rudy Giuliani was the mayor. In 1990, New York City suffered 2,262 homicides. Now we get
One year.
in 1 year, 2,262. Now, if they tick up over 400 or 500, which is still too many, huge, drastic drop because we took care of the small crimes, which told people it's not a permissive environment. That's what they're doing in MacArthur Park in California.
That's good
Great
stuff.
to have you. Thank you so much.
Come back. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.